Rabbi Wilhelm, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Look
Thanks.
at this beautiful, this is like the after party.
Thanks for the spread that you put together for the Yom Lettuce. It's one of the fulfilling one of the takanas the Rebbe wanted, and not have Yom Lettuce. You make it for bringing, and everybody should do that. You should always celebrate your Yom Lettuce, and make a cheshbon nefesh, and look at the list of the things the Rebbe asked one should do in the Sikh of Achrei Shel Pesach Tashem Memches. I've been seeing when you make this spread and you want somebody to say something spiritual, it's kind of difficult. I just saw a story from the Frierdiker Rebbe that the Frierdiker Rebbe went over to a chassid and says to the chassid, I don't get how you do it, he says. When I want to say a mimer on Shabbos, already Wednesday, I'm full of fear. I can't sleep on Wednesday already. And I hear that you say Maimarim Shabbos afternoon, and before you go to say the Maimer, you take a nap. Yeah. How can you take a nap before a Maimer? Yeah. I already Wednesday, I'm full of pachad for the Maimer I'm going to say on. So I don't know if this is the setting where you have potato chips and all these good things to hear something spiritual. But you have to learn from everything you see, right? Yeah. I was just in a shul for Mincha. I saw a very interesting sign. You usually. And I thought about this week's parsha. This week's parsha is all there. No, don't do this, don't do it, God forbid. And I thought, the beginning of the parsha is in בחוקותי, God asks us, Meloshin Tachnunim, please behave, and if you behave, I'm going to give you so many good stuff. Yeah. And then it starts with the no-nos, right? I saw a shul. Usually you have, in a regular shul, you have signs, Asur l'daber b'shas tefillah. Asur.
That's right.
I walked into the shul. I never saw this. It shocked me. I give a look. I see a big sign. Mutar l'daber b'shas tefillah. I give a look. What does it mean? Mutar l'daber. Right under it says Rak la Kadosh Baruch Hu. You're allowed.
That's good.
You're allowed to talk in the middle of davening, but only to Hashem. So that's the positive twist to everything. You want to talk? But you're talking davening, talk to the Eibishter. So the same thing. You have to find a positive outlook. You have to find a positive outlook in everything, and we all know the famous story of the Rebbe, the Mittler Rebbe. He said that when he heard his father, the Alter Rebbe, reading the not positive things in the Parshias, he never heard it as something negative. He heard it as everything. There's a deeper meaning to everything that says, and there's a hidden bracha to everything. Because Me'im Hashem like Teitzei Harois, the Eibusha doesn't send negative, harmful things to the Yidden. It's all to test them and make them
and elevate them.
Elevate. Are you giving the speech?
No.
Okay. Anyways, so this is what the parsha is all about. But I do want to. I want to concentrate maybe on one more point. The parsha goes on to say again about the goodies that if we behave, the Eibush will give us this. We shaftan levetach. There will be peace after all the goodies. V'nasati shalom baretz. So Rashi right away asks the question. You just mentioned off A, B, C, D. You gave the whole 9 yards. What's the Menasati Shalom Baretz? Says Rashi, you can have everything in the world. If you're missing Shalom, it's worthless. Yeah. You have to have Shalom. This point is also stressed a couple of psukim further. When the pasuk says that if the Yidden behave, one of us will be able to chase away X amount of goyim. 5 of us, many more. Then it jumps. If there's a group of us, we'll be able to chase away hundreds of thousands of millions of goyim. So Rashi says that the numbers don't add up. It starts going up so much more. Yeah. Rashi says that's right. Why? Because when you're doing things in individual, when people do things privately, there's a power that you have for fulfilling the mitzvah, but it's an individual power. When you do things together, it doubles and triples the power that you have. Yeah. So l'chaim, we should all do what the Eibush wants. But we should do it with shalom and all together. Amen. And when we do it together, we have the power much more than the private individuals.
Amen. L'chaim, it's your birthday, so you have a special power to bless. So why don't you bless all the viewers that are putting up with you all these videos?
L'chaim. Everybody should, as the Rebbe writes in the Ara, everybody should be blessed by koil, mikol, kol. That includes the gematria of those words, kates, bakates. We should all merit to see the coming of Mashiach, and we'll be dancing. We'll be dancing to be Mekabel Pnei Mashiach.
Can you give us a little sample of that dancing?
I'll let you do the
You
dancing.
do the dancing.
Chaim.